The Princess and the Pea. Once upon a time, there was a young prince who wished to marry a true princess. He traveled across many kingdoms in search of one. He met many princesses during his journey. Some were kind and some were graceful. Yet something always seemed uncertain to the prince. He could never be sure they were true princesses. Feeling disappointed, he returned to his father's castle. The prince hoped that one day his wish would come true. The king and queen wished to see him happy. They waited patiently for the right princess to arrive. One evening, dark clouds gathered across the sky. Gentle rain soon turned into a great storm. Wind whistled around the tall castle towers. Rain tapped softly against every window. Suddenly, someone knocked on the castle gate. The old gatekeeper hurried to open the door. A young lady stood outside in the rain. Her clothes were wet from the storm. Her hair was covered with tiny drops of rain. She smiled kindly despite the cold weather. "I am a true princess," she said politely. The queen welcomed her inside with warmth. She offered the young visitor dry clothes and a warm meal. Then the wise queen quietly began to think of a special test. The queen went quietly into the guest bedroom. She placed one tiny pea in the middle of the bed. Then she covered it with a soft mattress. She added another mattress on top of the first one. Soon there were many comfortable mattresses on the bed. At last, the queen placed fluffy quilts above them all. The bed became very tall and cozy. The queen smiled gently and wished the young lady a peaceful night. The princess carefully climbed onto the tall bed. She thanked the queen for her kindness. Soon the candles were softly glowing in the quiet room. The castle became calm as everyone went to sleep. The princess tried to rest comfortably. She turned from one side to the other. Something felt very small beneath the soft bed. She wondered what it could possibly be. She stayed calm and closed her eyes again. Even so, she could not become fully comfortable. The night slowly passed beneath the shining stars. At last, the morning sun rose above the castle. Warm golden light filled the room. The princess greeted the new day with a gentle smile. The queen kindly asked if she had slept well. The princess thought carefully before answering. "I did not sleep very well," she said softly. "Something tiny seemed to be beneath the bed. I could feel it through the soft mattresses." The queen listened with great attention. She gently lifted the quilts and the many mattresses. There, at the very bottom, rested a single tiny pea. Everyone looked at the little pea with surprise. The queen smiled with quiet joy. She believed only a true princess could notice something so small. The prince looked at the young princess with happiness. At last, he felt certain he had found the one he sought. The princess smiled warmly at the prince. They enjoyed talking and getting to know each other. Before long, they decided to marry. Friends and family gathered to celebrate with them. Music and laughter filled the beautiful castle. Everyone wished the happy couple a bright future. The little pea was carefully kept as a special memory. It reminded everyone of that remarkable night. The prince was thankful that he had never given up hope. The princess felt grateful for the kindness she had received. Together they filled the castle with warmth and joy. Their story was remembered for many happy years, and they lived happily ever after. Good night from Safira Dreams. May your dreams be filled with wonder, and may every story bring peace. Safira Dreams, where stories become dreams.